Hey everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to play Orapa Mine. So click on Learn and Play Tutorial. Let's learn how to play Orapa Mine. This tutorial exists thanks to Nelka, so thanks Nelka. Welcome to the Orapa Mine tutorial. This tutorial should take about 5 minutes. In Orapa Mine, your goal is to be the first to locate all 5 gemstones in the mine, the solution sheet. Players take turns asking questions to get clues about their location. Let's start by asking the first type of question, the ones on a specific spot. Click Ask about specific position, then click the spot at the intersection of row D and column 5, then confirm. So this button, and then we'll click here, D5, then confirm. Putting an X here, the game told us there's nothing here. Better luck next time. Let's see what our opponent asks now. In this game, questions asked and their answers are visible to all players. Everyone has the same information. They used the other type of question, ultrasound waves. They decided to send a wave from G, and the game told them it exited on K as white. G and K. We can deduce 2 things from this. The wave has been redirected towards K by a diagonal side of a piece at the intersection of G and K. Since it exited as white, it hit a white piece. Because there are 2 different white pieces, we don't have sufficient information yet to determine which piece it is, but we know there's something around here for sure. So let's look at the different pieces down there. Cool. All right, enough analysis for now. Let's ask an ultrasound wave question ourselves. Okay, so click ultrasound wave, then 13, and then click on confirm. Okay, the wave went back to 13 as lemon. Now you may be wondering, there's no lemon piece, what's going on? This means the wave met several colors and they merged into lemon. Lemon is the combination of white and yellow. You can find a recap of all combinations and their result by clicking on the question mark button in the bottom left corner of your screen. Bottom left corner. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, lots of colors. Okay. Let's go. Okay. We know the wave from 13 met a yellow and a white piece, but we didn't analyze the fact that it came back to where it started. This simply means it has been reflected by a non-diagonal side of a piece at some point. If a wave meets nothing, it will exit on the opposite side as transparent. Now that you got the hang of asking questions, let's advance a bit. So it's fast forwarding. The latest question provided interesting information. A wave from 12 exited in 9 as red. This means it has been redirected by a red diagonal here. Now look at the shape of the red gemstone. The rest of it only fits here or here. Can you find out which option is the good one? Continue to get the answer. So let's look at the red gemstone. This trapezoid thing, or parallelogram actually, that's what it is. If you found out it could only be placed horizontally, congratulations. Indeed, if it were to place it vertically, we would end up being in a situation where it's impossible for the wave from 13 to come back on 13 as lemon. It'd be forced to come back on 13 as red instead of lemon. Because if it goes back, it's not red or white. Since we found out the location of the red gemstone, let's place it on the solution sheet. You can drag and drop either the whole gemstone using the dedicated plus-shaped button or piece by piece. Make sure it's rotated so that the wave from 12 exits on 9. If you drop the pieces gemstone on the wrong spot, you can start dragging them again from the solution sheet. I think you're ready to mine on your own. Before leaving, a few useful information. When you found all gemstones, place them on the solution sheet and click Submit Answer. As visible in player panels, each player has 2 guesses. If you fail twice, you lose. It can be hard to find out where every wave exits on the solution sheet. The question log is visible with the button next to the question mark. Question log is right here. 2 expansions for this game are available during table setup. Black Body expansion adds a gemstone that absorbs waves instead of reflecting them. Diamond expansion adds a gemstone that still reflects waves but doesn't affect their color. Thanks for playing this tutorial of Orapa Mine. If you have any questions or comments about this tutorial, feel free to message Nalka. A big thank you to Fearin for bringing this game to BGA. Happy mining! Now you're ready for your first game. Thanks for watching.